Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Money Powell the fourth getting ready for his next fight. Iron sharp as iron, working with Jermall Charlo. Boom. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I had to make this video. You guys know on my channel, one thing that I've definitely tried to do is let you know who's up next, some of the future players in the sport. And shout out to the money team. And I'm not talking about Floyd Mayweather. I'm talking about Money Powell the fourth. Now, I talked to his pops right after he initially sparred with Jermall Charlo the first time. And Charlo had a lot of good things to say. He was like, you good. You know, I spar a lot of people and I see the potential. Stay with it and keep at it. And there's pictures of Charlo and Money Powell the fourth. And Money's pretty big, you know what I mean? You have to consider he's still a growing kid. He's a growing boy and whatnot. And they say men usually stop puberty around ages 23 to 25, maybe even 26. So he still has room to grow, get his man strength, and that's what you'll see in there's a video that Ring Star put out with Charlo just kind of giving his advice to Money Powell. So I thought that was cool, and you got to look at it. Jermall Charlo was a champion at 54, and now he's already moved up to 160. That's quality work because he's the bigger of the two Charlo brothers by a little bit. You know what I mean? They both have power and stuff. So to get accolade from a champion, you know what I mean? And I think if Charlo continues to fight, he'll probably be a champion at 160. You know what I mean? He's going to have a version of the belt if he beats Hugo Centeno Jr. That's coming up this March 3rd on Showtime. That's on the Wilder versus Luis Ortiz card. So check out my dude Money Powell the fourth. The kid is working. He is back in the ring March 10th in Paris, France. So just stay tuned. They'll probably have some way to stream it on Ringstar. He's also worked with Tony Harrison of Detroit. And this is just quality work. You have to understand that Money Powell is, these guys are like, they've already been in title contention and big fights. So to see a young scrapper who hasn't had those experiences yet, and from what it sounds like, he's holding his own and getting good work and pushing them and they're pushing him, that's real important to me. You know what I mean? And some people will say, oh, Tony Harrison, he lost to Jared Swift-Hurd and he lost to Willie Nelson. But you have to keep in mind, Harrison is a dog, and he was winning both of those fights. And it's boxing. Sometimes you get caught with the shot, you fatigue, slow down a little bit, so anything can happen. And he was definitely outboxing Jared Swift-Hurd, and there's no shame losing to, like, I just watched Jared Swift-Hurd at that Showtime press conference, the upfront boxing thing, and he's a big dude. He's a lot bigger than Edeslandi Lara, and we're talking about a guy who's a champion who just successfully defended against Austin Trout, and now he's about to fight Edeslandi Lara. So it's really no shame losing to a guy like that. Big, youthful, determined, and that's what it took to beat Tony Harrison. But nonetheless, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain this, but there's a lot of guys you could spar with that have career losses. I'm sure Darnell Boone, guys like DeMarcus Corley, they'll give you premier work, but they have losses. I mean, you look at even Deshaun Flyboy Johnson. He worked with Conor McGregor, preparing him for the Mayweather fight. He worked with Gennady Golovkin, preparing him for the Canelo fight. And he has double-digit losses, and he has UFC losses because he's been in the UFC or MMA and also in boxing. So sparring's different. Sparring. And you're there to work on different things and different facets and elevate your game. So check out my dude Money Powell the fourth if you haven't heard about him. Make sure you take a mental note and follow him on social media and take a look at his career. They're trying to keep him active. I like that. I think he was supposed to fight initially on the Mikey Garcia card against Sergey Lipinets when it was supposed to happen in February, but I think they picked against that. Now he's fighting in Paris. Check him out. Working with Charlo, great work, grade A, top shelf work for both guys. Let me know what you guys think if you've already seen them. Drop your comments in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.